Hi everyone, it's Harry T, and I'm the author of Feet on the Ground, Fingertips in Heaven, my new book, which is out right now. Make sure you get your copy, enjoy it, because it is already doing so well and people are loving it. Whoever has got their hands on a copy can't put it down, which I love to hear, because as the author, that's what you want to hear. A friend of mine read it the other day and said that it sounded like they could hear me in the pages talking to them. And I thought, well, I did write the book. They are my words, but that's a real compliment to me as the author because, not all authors write their own books. I did, and it took a long time to do. It was probably the most difficult thing I've ever done in my life because when you've got to sit down, you've got to focus, you've got to really block out the outside noise. And, I have, friends and family, and you kind of have to say, back off because I need to do this. And it's something that I did. It did take a while though. I did start it in 2018. But then we had the COVID pandemic, obviously, that stopped the world, which is why I also delayed my release. I didn't feel it was going to be the right time to have released it then, but I felt it was right now. The book was done. So I kind of thought, you know what, it's time to get this out there and into the hands of everybody because, I wrote this with my fingertips and I hope your fingertips enjoy holding the book because there is nothing like holding an actual book. I think books are one of the most precious and most important things that the world has to offer. And it really is a dream come true in many ways because it all began, through talking about things with others. This is really a book about spirituality. It is a book that is sort of a self-help guide as well, but it's definitely something that incorporates all the things that I have acquired over the last 20 years. I can't even believe I'm saying that, but which is a long time. And all of that knowledge is within these pages. It's quite a thick book, which I love. Because everyone likes to, get a book that's a really decent book. And I have shared so many anecdotes in this book that I've never told before. There are many exclusives in this book that have never been shared with the world. A couple of friends of mine maybe knew a little bit of the stories that I share, but not to the detail that I've shared it. But I felt it was important for the world to read about. So this book is filled with personal anecdotes that I have shared. It's filled with how to develop your own abilities, your own intuition, because everyone has it. So it's also a how-to. So it's a self-help guide. It's a how-to book. It's a spiritual education. It's a lot more about me, so you get to know about me more and my work, I suppose. And it's more experiences. So in terms of, what I teach in the book, I sort of also verify it through practical experiences that I have had in my life. So I hope you enjoy it. It's very, very special and it is out now. So make sure you get your order. I believe that Booktopia is offering free shipping Australia-wide, which is amazing. So if you haven't ordered it yet, what are you waiting for? It did just come out, but make sure you order. And those of you who are abroad, you can put in your order and you will get it when the international release is available for you. But make sure you go to the link in my bio, go to my website. There are so many ways you can buy it. You hit the link and you go straight to the page to order your copy. And I hope you enjoy it. Feet on the Ground, Fingertips in Heaven, Spiritual Reflections on Life and Beyond. That's a good way to summarize it. They're my reflections on life and beyond. You'll learn a lot. You'll learn a lot about the spirit world. You'll learn a lot about the future, which obviously I've become quite famous for. And you'll learn a lot about how to connect with your own spirituality, which I think is so important because it's within all of us. So I hope you enjoy it. And I should also make a very special mention to the late Larry King, who was very important and special to me in many ways. He wrote the foreword to this book, and I'm so glad that we've kept it because obviously he has now passed, which in many ways to me makes it even more special because this book, began, actually I remember even talking about it and it was just such an exciting time. And so I'm glad that we've got Larry's forward in the book. And Natalie Imbruglia, who's one of my best friends, wrote a beautiful introduction to it. So obviously, two names that are very important to me and my journey and the book. So thank you so much to Larry King and to Natalie Imbruglia. If you're watching, she's one of my best friends, so she might hear that I've said this. I love you. But please make sure you get this book and enjoy it. So God bless, and feet on the ground, fingertips in heaven, from my fingertips to yours. Enjoy, everyone.